What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Mobile Hunter. I'm Chris Leppert, and I want to talk to you about the Superfly tree stand from XOP. Uh, XOP had one of the biggest product drops in mobile hunting history this year, 2025. In case somebody's watching this years from now, hopefully I'm still alive and we're still doing well. This is a phenomenal option for a guy who wants a super minimalistic stand with the ability to also hybrid hunt. They've got the wings out here on the sides up close to the tree, so when you turn around and saddle hunt, you can literally get a cushion on the seat right here and put your feet right there and you're golden. It also helps you get out on the side of the stand and give you a place to kind of keep your foot secure as you go around the tree to make a shot. And that's really the whole point of this whole mobile hunting thing. It's not you have to use a tree stand, you got to use climbing sticks or steps or a platform and a saddle or hunt from the ground. It's the ability to adapt and ambush whatever your quarry is, right? So we're looking, a lot of times I'm looking to go up the back side of a tree to put the tree in between me and a deer. And a deer's depth perception is absolute garbage. So you're taking advantage of them when you do so. So the whole point behind the hybrid hunting is that you're not sitting out like a sore thumb, you know, on the front of the tree like I am now, and you don't have to hunt cover. You use the tree as cover, and more often than not, you look like a big broken branch, and by the time they notice any different, it's generally too late. I have been busted before, but generally it's from a nanny doe that literally tracked me to my tree and I was toast regardless of what I was hunting in. She's gonna pick you off anyway. Most of the time when I don't have those issues, I can get away with some pretty crazy stuff, especially on bigger mature deer who are kind of tend to get a little cocky. So I didn't mean to rabbit hole there. I just want to make sure everybody's under the same understanding that you know, maybe the hamster isn't on the wheel quite yet for you, but when I stopped sitting like this and I turned around and started putting that tree in between me, whether it's a tree stand, saddle on a platform, whatever, that's when things started to change for me, along with a few others. The thing that's great about this is it gives you the option to do both. If you're on a rut sit and you're, you know, going to be there all day, it's pretty freaking nice having this seat to kind of rest your core. Saddle hunting can wear your core out a little bit, and you really want to make sure that you practice throughout the summer, get in a little shape. That way you can handle it and you're not saying choice words like I generally am early on. So that being said, the stand comes with backpack straps, and they're extremely high quality backpack straps. I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure Mike from Backwoods Mobile makes those. They are a premium strap for your shoulders. Uh, I think XOP is coming out with some suspension systems as well to sort of be an upgrade. I would highly recommend in looking at something like that from them or another one of the mobile companies or a Western Pack company. It's a lot of people get confused and think we're wanting to go super light. We actually just want super high quality products. And one thing that really is a huge upgrade to me is a good suspension system or a good set of shoulder straps. We've all carried the Summit tree stands and other tree stands with basically, you know, cord or just a really crappy nylon strap or something. They dig into your shoulders, and you know, if you add any weight to those, they can get pretty uncomfortable after a long hike. So really, it takes, you know, even if you have the same weight as a big climber, it takes that where it's carrying, you know, like a 20, 25, 30 pound tree stand setup with pack into now it's carrying like 8 pounds because it's very comfortable and it's secure to your waist and your shoulders, and you're able to get that weight where it needs to be on your hips, which is a big part of things. A lot of people don't realize this, you know, here in the East, but that's important when you're hauling a lot of weight out west when you kill a mule deer, pronghorn, whitetail, elk, whatever, you got to get all the weight in your pack kind of up and forward close to your body, and you want that weight to also kind of fall on your hips more than your shoulders. So stand weighs 5.3 pounds. It's virtually nothing, right? I think that when talking about other things that people that don't mobile hunt a lot, because let's face it, they're still not the most expensive stand on the market, even though they're a high quality tree stand. There's going to be a lot of you that are beginners or very new to mobile hunting that get into this. So I want to make sure you understand a couple things. One, read all of the directions that the stand comes with. Watch every video on YouTube you can, especially the ones made by XOP. Any any instructional video is going to be worth its weight in gold, and it's going to shorten the curve for you and anybody else as far as making mistakes, especially while out on a hunt. So, rule number one, when you tow hook a stand, which kind of locks your stand into the tree, you want to basically stand up, make sure you're always connected to the tree. I'm a foot off the ground, so I'll risk it. But anytime you get a stick high or more or whatever, please connect to the tree. I don't want to hear horror stories. But all you're going to do is put your knee in the middle of the seat, and that's pretty important. And excuse me, you can probably see this thing moving a little bit. I just simply need to tighten it down. I still haven't done that yet because I got a million things going on here. But we're going to reach down with our toe. We're going to pull it up to about a 45 or so, maybe a little higher. And then lightly, we're going to push back down on it. You're not trying to treat this thing like a diving board. I don't care what any brand says. If you pull that tree stand platform or a platform for saddle hunting up and use excessive force on the way down, you're going to break it, bend it, compromise it in some way. Please don't do that, no matter what brand you choose. Again, the other thing that I would have to advise you on is to climb clean, get you some good ropes, learn how to use all the different hitches, prusik hitch, Munter's hitch, you name it. Rappelling's a good thing to check out as well. It helps reduce the risk of any kind of slip or fall as you're coming down the tree. Don't just rely on a lineman's rope. I think, for me, I prefer to use my lineman's rope going up the tree when I got to go around a limb. Otherwise, I'm tethered in. And then on the way back down, same thing, because it gives you the ability to sit down in your saddle and hang a stick, hang your stand. You're not using a lot of energy and focus on that, and you can kind of keep calm, keep your heart rate down, which is huge, keep your breathing down, which is huge. The more scent you put out with your mouth, the more can get carried to a deer. There's a lot of people that preach the scent killer, whatever. That's not a thing. The majority of your scent is going to come out of your mouth. It's why a dog comes up to you and puts its nose directly into your face. They're capturing everything about you. They're literally downloading a profile from you by doing that. They have 220 million olfactory scent receptors in their nose. A deer has like 297, 298 million. So they're roughly 30-35% better, even though they do work in a little different way. So I just want to make sure that, I can help you guys all I can, right? So sitting down in a saddle is a huge benefit for safety, but also for success in a deer hunt. If you talk to a lot of people, Troy Pottinger's one of them, they'll literally, him and his son will both just chill and calm their heart rate and their breathing down and change clothes, a little ways from where they're going to set up. And a lot of guys do that. I do the same thing. I don't change, but I do sit there and just cool off and chill out. And then from there on, it's uber slow. So again, I don't mean to go down a rabbit hole. I just want to do everything I can to help people. Now, with your tree stand, obviously, like I said, it's got the wings here for hybrid hunting. It's got backpack straps it comes with that are super nice. The other thing to note is it's got a really nice seat with molly webbing here, and you can attach all kinds of different pouches, gear, whatever to that. The shelf lock, again, is extremely nice. When you take it off of here, you can go like this, turn that, and it'll lock in place 180 degrees from where it's at now. That way you can treat it as a shelf to hold a pack or something. But with that being said, guys, good luck this fall. This is a phenomenal tree stand option if you're in the market. I highly suggest you check it out. You can go to, I think it's extremeoutdoorproducts.com. Just type in XOP Superfly in Google and it'll take you straight to it. Or the best option, come to the Mobile Hunters Expo. We've got one show left. We just completed one in Dalton. It was a huge hit. We had crazy growth in that show. We more than doubled our crowd from last year. So this stuff's really catching on. We've got one show left in Wilmington, Ohio, August 22nd through 24th. Friday, 3 to 8 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then Sunday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We've got Bobby Worthington, Jared Mills, Jake Belinda, Pierce Moore, and the Backcountry Hunters and Anglers Ohio chapter is going to speak at our show. There's tons of giveaways from the sponsors and others. It's going to be a phenomenal time. Come check it out. Otherwise, good luck this fall and stay safe and always stay connected to that tree.